What's this do? Let's press some buttons. So like this. There we go. Oh, there's my turn. Oh, I'm in cruise control. Oh, shit. Alright guys, here we are. We're back at CTX Motorsports. We're going to ride this Multistrada V4S today. Take it out for a quick little spin here. This is optioned with a few things. The touring package, I believe, so it's got some of the wire wheels and the center stand, and it would have the side panniers, but obviously those aren't on right now. And I guess from what they were telling me, the adaptive cruise control is not currently on because the software was not out yet at the time. So they're working on that, but they should give that here soon. This is the front sensor right here, and there's one in the back also. But yeah, I have a 2016 1200S that I like a lot. I passed on the 1260 because I just didn't feel there was a need for me to upgrade at the time. Now this thing is out, figured I'd come out and try it out. This also has the seat warmers, this one here, and then this one high and low for the passenger here. Big 6.5-inch TFT display that's nice and bright, nicely laid out, it looks like. I like these controls over here. They're laid out differently than mine, and they just look like a better layout. So we'll get to try that out a little bit. And little phone case deal here. It's a little hard to press, and it's also pretty small. My phone fit in there. It is a Samsung S9 with a case, but my wife's phone, her iPhone 12 inside of a case, did not fit in there. So something to kind of think about. Yeah, we'll go ahead and fire this up and do a quick little trip. First things, it's really comfortable. I like my 1200 S quite a bit. Actually, it's really comfortable. I feel right away I'm sitting more in the bike on this. I feel the handlebars are a little bit higher as opposed to my seating position on my 1200. So it's actually pretty comfortable. That's nice. Go ahead and head down the road here. The throttle itself is quite smooth. Good power. We are in sport mode. Got a whole deal of tumbleweeds here. Let's not go through those at the moment. Does feel a little bit heavier. I know it's supposed to be lighter, but it feels a little bit heavier than my 1200. I really like that display though. So we're in sport. Like I mentioned, good brakes. Wasn't going too fast obviously, but good little brakes there. Barely even touching the front brake. I wish I could try out the adaptive control. I'm not even paying attention, didn't even go down in gear there. And this is like the 1260, it is quick shift up and down, so no clutch if you don't want to once you get going. I don't mind that on my 1200, that I still have to use the clutch. It's not a big deal to me, but it's, you know, just something nice to have. Let's get on the freeway here and kind of see what it'll do a little bit. Oh yeah, she's got a little power. It's like a kick a little bit there. I believe this was 170 horsepower. compared to, let's get over here, compared to 156 on the 1260. Oh yeah, yeah, that is smooth. That's nice. Suspension's handling everything real good. And I'm a heavy rider. I'm a big dude, and I didn't mess with it. I believe it's on single rider now, but I usually set my bike in rider passenger. Yeah. So the windscreen is down in the bottom position right now. The wind's not too bad. Ride it here for just a sec, and then we'll move it up to the top position, see what kind of difference it makes. And with the radar and stuff not hooked up, I'm not sure, I didn't notice, these here right here are for your sensors for your blind spot awareness, kind of like your car. Yeah, you can see one here on this side too. I've got some cars coming up on me here. We'll see if they work or if they're set up or not. Now, I never rode the 1260. I heard a lot of good things. A lot of people liked it. But like I said, I just never felt the need to upgrade. So I never rode it. It's a potential upgrade. Still on the fence about it. I still do like my 1260 a lot. And as you can see, the car is passing here and the light is not on at the moment. So that's not hooked up. We're running at this time. Of course, you don't want to rely on technology. It's always good to check your mirror and over your shoulder, but it's just something nice to have. Go ahead and hop off here real quick. The little beans. That is so smooth. Like the front wheel like kind of wants to come up a little bit, but man, that just goes, man. Oh. Back over here. I really like this large display. Nice and bright in the daytime here. Good downshifts. All the way down to first. Do our U-turn here. Yes, you could definitely have some fun on this and some potential trouble. That is, yeah. Alright, so now that we're back on here, we'll just slide this up. Maybe? So yeah, I mean, I do feel it like right in my chest a little bit. It's nothing bad. I could definitely ride this for a good few hours. But I feel a little bit off my chest, but actually my helmet gets a little bit louder. Yeah, I don't notice a whole lot of difference there. I usually leave mine down on my multi as well. Every once in a while I'll move it up, and I know they make those little ones that you can clip on for the extra. I've actually never tried one of those or used one of those, so I don't know what kind of difference those make. Could make a little difference on here, I'm not sure, but I didn't really notice a whole lot of difference between those two settings there. I'm 6 foot-ish also, if that matters. Maybe a little bit, I guess. Yeah, 100, I believe it was 170 horsepower and 92 torque. And in sport mode, I believe, what other modes we got here? So we hit the mode button, and then we got a little toggle deal down here in the bottom corners: touring, enduro, and urban. I believe urban is the lowest power delivery setting. Let's try it and see how it feels. Closed throttle, normal Ducati, and switched, and yeah, you can feel it. It's still pretty good, but let's try and do some urban riding, and we'll try some stop and go here a little bit. See how this feels here. The ergonomics are really nice though. It's not too wide, not too narrow for me. Handlebars are sitting at a good height. Mirrors work. Ducati's known for their shaky mirrors. But mirrors are good. I probably should have checked them before I hit the road actually. But mirrors are working well. Very nice downshift. It's very smooth down to first. We're just doing a quick ride here. Oh, even urban, urban still likes to go. So they got new cooling designs. So these fins that were down on the front here too, they're not just, you know, Panigale fins that they're throwing on everything now. They're directioned for cooling. They're supposed to pull the heat away from the rider as you're going down the road. And this also has the rear cylinders turn off. The rear two cylinders turn off when you come to a stop and you're sitting in traffic. And we'll just go down the road here real quick. Try and they turn off to try and reduce a little heat when you're sitting there too, so that's nice, because you know these can get quite hot, quite warm. Got a car wash. We do go through a car wash. Is it a car wash? I don't even know what this is. Something, vote somebody out. Oh, I don't know, something political. I don't know, we don't get into that here. Is it enough for me to trade in my 2016 1200S? You know, I don't, to be honest, I don't know. Would I want one? Yeah, sure. That would, it's very nice. It's definitely an upgrade to what I have. It's very comfortable. And it would definitely be a plus. I don't see too many downsides if I were to trade into this. It does start at, I believe this one is right around 25 grand though, so that is another thing to consider. You know, let's just do something. Let's try this here. Nobody's watching? Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Actually, that was super easy. Nice little U-turn. Did it real easy there. But yeah, I don't know. It's more of a, it would have to come down to a numbers thing for me, to be honest. I'm not even sure, to be honest, if you can do heated grips, and they should be on here, but to be honest, I'm not quite sure. What's this do? Let's press some buttons. I don't know what that does. Maybe I need to do something else before it'll work. But yeah, the numbers would have to be right. I'm just not. I don't always need the newest technology, to be quite honest. So If you don't have a multi and you can afford this, man, you'd be sitting real pretty, I can tell you that. But how do we get out of this mode menu here? How do we do this here? So like this? There we go. Oh, there's my turn. Oh, I'm in cruise control. Oh shit. So I just ended up in cruise control somehow. And I'm cruising at 40 miles an hour apparently. Didn't even mean to do that. Interesting. So apparently we have cruise control, but we don't have the adaptive cruise control. We don't have the radar set up. I see. I wasn't even trying to go there. I love cruise control on my bike, so I use it on my multi all the time. And of course my RS V4 has it too. And every once in a while I'll use it, but that's, you know, not really that type of bike. Let's just hit the brake and get out of that. And there we go. We got it off now. Huh. All right. So overall, yeah, this is definitely a upgrade from what I have. If I were to buy one, I believe I would imagine it's also an upgrade from the 1260. Like I said, I haven't rode a 1260, but if you want to upgrade and you want the latest toys, definitely check it out. It's a plus bike, a lot of features to it, and there's a lot that it can do as well. We'll turn around right here. So I would say give it a check. I will probably give it a check a little later on. I'll think about it for a little bit. And I will go from there. Of course, if I end up getting one, you guys will know. But yeah, just a quick little ride. One last thing. So as I was there at the stoplight, it's still an Urban. It takes off nicely. The seat height, I believe, so it does still have the high and low kind of setting that you can do, but I believe the low on this bike is kind of the new high for what the previous bikes were. This one's sitting at about 33 inches, which was the high settings for the past two, and I keep mine on the high, and it fits me just right. And then I believe you can bump it up to just under 34. So if you're actually taller, then it might fit you a little better that way as well. So something else to think about. And yeah, this is a 5.8 gallon tank now, up from the 5.3. And that's the other thing. I wanted to go with the Enduro. If I were to get another multi, I want to wait. I've been wanting to wait until I got an Enduro model for the Enduro features, plus just the bigger tank is one of the real big things that I like on those bikes. So now that they have the 1260 Enduro, I don't know, but if there's Enduro talk on this, then that'll probably be the bike that I actually go for. And I'm sure at some point they'll do that. When, I don't know. It'll probably still be another couple years, which is fine, because like I said, I'm not in any hurry. But that's kind of where I'm at, is I'd like the Enduro model. So that's another thing to think about. So many things. But yeah, this is definitely a plus bike to ride. So we're back here at CTX, got the RS V4 there, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll be doing another video here soon. As you saw, possibly we dropped the monster off, but we didn't take the monster home, so that might tell you guys something. Until next time, you guys can subscribe down below, stay tuned, and see you guys later.